All right, welcome back. Got more planners planned for tonight. Got a lot of work to do, so we're going to be doing some work streams. But you guys are more than welcome to ask questions as we go. Get everything put together. All right. Get the stream all set up. Bagel. Sitting here snorting at me. Hey, Zoso. Hey, Melvin. I'm excited for it too. It's gonna be a ton of fun. Hey, Baker. Hey, Doctor. Yeah, looking forward to the race. It's gonna be a fun time. We got dogs. How's everybody's day today? Anybody do anything fun? You're not late tonight. It's in Discord, Doctor. We race from Torment. We race to Torment 1 or to Torment 4. 3. Not 4. We did 4 last season. Hey, DeFleece, how's it going? It's this right here. But I made a post about it in Discord in the announcements channel. I'm going to do another one probably tonight. But teams of 4, anybody is welcome to play. On the line is all deluxe battle passes. Anybody in the top 3 will get that. And then Mobalytics will give out a 12-month premium subscription for the 2 first place teams, 6-month subscription to the 2nd place teams, and a 3-month subscription to the 3rd place teams. So if you guys want to get in on that and get those sweet wings, those wings are pretty insane. That's the way to go. All right, so let's finish this. We're gonna be doing some planners again tonight. I have all my Path of Exile builds on this, on Mobalytics as well. I did the starter for Deadeye, but I didn't really get too far into it. I got to maps and almost to the end of maps. That was about all I got into. All right, so no mythics, armor. I guess we should add one more variant. Legendary. Now we'll have to just get rid of all of the uniques. No mythics. No mythics can't have a starless sky. What do we go with? Approaching Wrath, Fierce Winds, Giant Strides. Let's go with Intercom for now. Right, Chance. And this one will go with... this is the Dust Devil build from the PTR. This is the basically an AFK build, but it does a lot of damage. I'll show you a little clip of it. Wish we could get numbers for how much like these numbers actually are. Public Test Realm. Wait, I want a ring. I want a ring. I want a ring, a ring, a ring, a ring. Temper here. Well, offensive. How much is Dust Devil damage? 105. Probably gonna go with that. Gonna be the strongest out of all of them, I think. Yep. Alright, that's easy. Plus double damage. And... Hey, Mercenary, how's it going? Do that. This one here, we're gonna change that Dust Devil damage. And then we'll go with Dust Devil damage here. I get that on the weapons. I can. I play all Barbarian builds, Skinner, but we're gonna start off with Lunging Strike. No, these are the first dogs that I've ever had, Magus. Hey, Black Sky, how are you today? Well, on a two-handed weapon, what are we looking at here? Yeah, that's strong. I mean, additive damage, but yeah, we're going Dust Devil damage there. For sure. Gotcha. I actually was not a dog person until we got this dog. Damage. Why do I do things like this? Hey Connor, how's it going? I'm excited for it too. I'm actually allergic to kittens. Hey Cranky, how's it going? You have a newsletter? Nice. Okay, that's better. That's better. Bolt's Will, we'll probably go with Undying. Yeah, I agree. Hey Joker, how's it going? Volcathos, maybe? We're gonna be making earthquakes? No. Yes? Yeah. Yes. Yes. Athos. We'll do strength, max life, probably resistances, I'm guessing. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do that. And then dust devil size and then yeah, I'm not very allergic, but I am allergic to them. Dust devil size and that was the wrong thing I clicked on. Straight. I guess, well, we gotta go utility. Well, we want utility. We gotta go defensive now. So total armor? Or wait. Invigorating Fury is defensive. Beautiful. Do that. It's a fate. What do we put here? What do we put here? War, how's it going today? It's a good problem when you can't figure when you're running out of aspects to put on. I'm starting with Barb 100%. Gonna be a lot of fun. Maybe we go Grasping Whirlwind. I'm glad you're still going. I think we go Grasping Whirlwind. Just for a little bit of utility. Pull monsters together, everything dies. Goblin Gaming, hello, how's it going today? Colonel, how are you? I mean, it's pretty easy, the Barbarian. Yeah, Whirlwind was gonna be very fun. Hectic. No. Guess we go Grasping. Barbs are too complicated. Going Vessel of Hatred, yeah. The Hantu is really cool. They did a really good job with the Hantu. Max life. Strike chance. Yeah, Barb's had S tier in Season 9. They're gonna have some in Season 10 for sure. What are we doing here? Dust Devil damage. And Dust Devil size. Perfect. Perfect. Wrong waffle. Come on. I had to get Waffle's house. And I have to put it back together now. It's right here. I tried to take the couch out of the dog's room because Hugo's getting old. And he's started to pee on things. So we were trying to get the couch out because it was just an old couch anyway. But he is incredibly unhappy that it's gone now because he really liked it. So he's peeing on everything. So now I'm gonna put the couch back in here. He won. Yeah, my dogs. So we're gonna put the couch back in, but I had to wash Waffle's house today. So we're just washing it now, and then now it's all clean. I don't know why. But being on things you want? Maybe not. You'd probably honestly end up getting arrested, but you could try. This thing is the hardest thing to get together. I hope I never have to take it apart again. You saw it online. Dogs do it, why can't I do it? She went into one of her other houses around the house. So she's now, oh, she's abandoned me. Three-month-old puppy, wow. Puppies are very difficult. Damage, and all up. That's double damage. Go. Runes make it deal vulnerable damage, Bob. Oh, it's right here. Vulnerable damage. So Cur and Cat will spawn wolves that will apply vulnerable damage. That will help you proc your pain, spread and proc pain gorges right here. And then Kurthol also applies vulnerable. Ahuthol will apply vulnerable. So it's in there for you. need to replace 2 more pieces. I don't know if this is going to work or not, but we're going to try it. Maybe we'll go with that. And we'll do dust, double size, invigorating fury. I'm gonna go challenging shout or resistances. Let's go challenging shout. Do this here. Fly. Or the helmet, the last one. Wait, hope, am I doing the right one? Oh, yeah. Nope. I am not doing the right one. Dang it. That is, fortify. What a dummy. I want to change one thing, and I changed the whole entire thing. Okay. Whoops. We went with intercom. Strength. Life. Critical strike chance. Here. And we went with all the ancients cooldown reduction and... Oh, I gotta change that actually. That's double damage. All the ancients cooldown reduction. Oh. There, and then some dust devil damage here. This one is going to be a popular build. I can already tell. It might not be the strongest. It's going to be strong, but it might not be the strongest. But this one's going to be fun. This will be a popular one. Actually, wait. We got a wall up here. And then dust devil damage down here. Yeah, it's gonna be a very fun one. Wall up. Dust devil damage. Hands for dust devils cast twice. Okay, perfect. That's when you're at max fortify. Okay. Double size. Okay, this one needs to go to all of the ancients cooldown. Puppies are a lot of work for a couple months, but once you get them in a routine, yeah, they do pick up very quick. Yeah. It's just hard getting them into the routine. It takes a lot of work, and a lot of people don't think it's going to be that much work. But it's a lot of work. I have ranks of heavy-handed. Heavy-handed. What do I have heavy-handed? Did we go? You went two-handed mace. Okay. Wait, if I went two-handed mace, I can't use Ramalotnies, which means I have to change this. Yeah. Yeah, for the dog that we trained correctly. Oh no, wait, we can do Wallop still. But then we have to do a mace on the other one. We gotta get rid of heavy-handed here. Hey Larry, how's it going? What's the barb question? When I require knowledge, I come to the best place for an explanation. Well, thanks, John. I'm glad I can help. Wait, this is supposed to be... Wait. Oh my gosh. I am all over the place. Wait, PTR Whirlwind Dust Devils. Yes, this is supposed to be Coda. Okay, yeah, alright. No, we're good. A German Shepherd. Oh, very nice. So one of my dogs was in a commercial. He did a photo shoot for... Hey, Pert. Or he did a commercial for... Armax. And he did a photo shoot for Bloomingdale. He was very well trained, unlike the other two dogs. Alright, so that's good. Once we get to Chaos Armor... No, it was actually Hugo. Hugo is very, very well trained. Hugo was a Canine Good Citizen certified at like 9 months or something like that. There's no such thing as cheap builds, Larry. Play the builds that you enjoy. No such thing. No, there's not. Mythics? Okay, Chaos Armor is going to be different, though. That one will be different. Earthquakes are used in every single Barbarian build out there right now, Larry. And that's not going to change in Season 9. You don't actually have to use them to do damage. You use them to gain damage from the Earthquake aspect. We're going to get rid of this. We're going to go with Harriet's Bearings. Friend Trainer is a puppy for free instant. Oh, very nice, Clay. Hey, Josh. With 80s jeans. I'm not sure actually what it sounds like, Josh. I have the Diablo Lo-Fi channel playing. It's lo-fi beats to slay hatred to. So I don't know what it, but I don't play with sound on, so I don't know what it sounds like. Procs Pain Gorgers and Lunching Strike. Wait, what, Tangies? What Procs Pain Gorgers? Are you gonna come back for season 9, Josh? Earthquakes doesn't proc Pain Gorgers, unfortunately. It's passive damage, kind of. Let me go double check. Let me just make sure. I don't think it procs Pain Gorgers. We'll double check real quick. Wolves proc Pain Gorgers. So that's why they're really good for basic skill builds, because they're always out. Yeah, next week's gonna be great. I'm on vacation starting Saturday. Druid's gonna be a good choice. I don't think you're gonna go wrong with that. And since Adam already hinted at a long season, which works great for me, I don't think I'm gonna have to miss season 11 start. Oh wait, I have Pain Gorgers on already. Duh. How am I gonna get this to proc? No. Oh, look at that. Oh, wait, duh. Mani. I need Mani Tech. Forgot I can throw. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but you can throw earthquakes. Oops. So there's no Pain Gorgers procced. So you see this? No Pain Gorgers. But if you were to, like, actually ground stop it, there's the Pain Gorger symbol up on top of it. So that works. Wrath of Berserker works here also. Cataclysm? Yeah, Cataclysm is great. I've played Barb every single season. Every one of them. So, but Earthquake, standing in an Earthquake gives you this 120% increased damage if you put it on a two-handed weapon. So Earthquakes are used in every single Barbarian build that's out there right now. Okay, there you go. Yeah, I don't know if you ever used the training grounds before or not, but this is the best place to test things like this. Hey Salem, how's it going? Everything's looking good on the Barbarian. So, I mean, you guys can this is on my latest video. You guys can all have access to this here. Oh yeah, perfect. Well, I'm glad that you stopped by and you asked about Pain Gorgers, because that works. So this is the Barbarians right here. Let me just do this because I have to do this every time. 16 different builds that cleared Pit 100. Some of them will be clearing way past Pit 110. Some of them will probably be clearing past Pit 120. Yeah, you can mix it up though. Hey Patar, how's it going? I don't know if Dust Devils will. I don't think so, but also like wouldn't really be running Dust Devils with a basic skill build, and Pain Gorgers is only for basic skill builds. But we can try it out. Perfect. A great way to test things. I just have to get it to hit first. Okay. Don't have... Wait, what's that, Patar? What is that? So Earth or Dust Devils don't proc Main Gorges either. In terms of pit pushing, Thomas, Barbarians are never the best class. But in terms of fun and build diversity, they normally are. Doing in-service training. It's death by PowerPoint. Oh, that sounds terrible. Yeah. Yes. Procs of a procs don't proc other procs. Oh yeah, I'm very excited for Ramalotnes. So the thing is, a lot of the builds here. So Hammer of the Ancients will take huge advantage of Ramalotnes going into the build. That's going to be big. Going into Hammer of the Ancients. Upheaval, same thing. Double Swing already uses Ramalotnes. So it's not going to be a huge increase to their damage. It will buff it because you can take it out of one of the other weapon slots and put it into a new one. So that'll be an increase, but not major. Whirlwind already uses it. Dust Devils already uses it. Flay uses it. Frenzy uses it. Bash now can benefit from Ramalotnes when it couldn't before. So that's big. Deathblow, which was doing really well, will get a big boost from that. Mighty Throw took a pretty big hit. Rupture will get a little boost as well, because Rupture was using it too. And then Poda Earthquakes will go way up. This one already uses it. Whirlwind Earthquakes does. Lee Poda Quake, which was super fun to play. So there's going to be a lot of builds that will get a pretty big boost from Ramalotnes moving in, but not every one of them. They'll all get boosts, but things like Hammer of the Ancients is going to get a massive buff. I'm thinking Hammer of the Ancients might be the top played build for the Barbarian. It already cleared Pit 110 on the PTR. It got no nerfs, and we're now going to get Ramalotnes added on, so I'm pretty excited about it. I really want to hop into it. Lucky, I'm not too sure. I haven't really looked too much into the other classes, but any class that you play is going to be really strong. So really, it's going to be whatever you like to play. They're all going to clear Torment 4 very quickly. They're all going to be very fast. They're all going to be able to push pits to 100, which is really all you need. You just need to be able to clear 100 and you're good to go. If you really want to push the pits and like have a class that clears the highest out of any other class, then we'll see what comes out of it once the season starts. But yeah, I think this is going to be, I think, the favorite build for the season for all around. This is going to be the fastest one right here. This one here, the Whirlwind Quakes, and this is going to be the strongest Barbarian build, I believe. But Lunging Strike is all... I don't know. Lunging Strike still might be really good, too. So, I'm not too sure. It's crazy. Still on the fence about buying the expansion pack. The game has always been very active, Desert Bound. It's just doomsayers saying that the game is dead. You should hop into Discord with us and see how active Discord is. Even at the very end of the season, the Discord server is blowing up with people that are playing. So they probably killed the one-hit hammer build. I don't know for sure, but they probably did. Iron Maelstrom cleared Pit 95 on the PTR. 95 with an Iron Maelstrom build. Deathblow is fun. Hey, Lothburger, how's it going? Lunging Strike is the go-to bar build for basic skills because of this one little thing right here. Chance for Lunging Strike to deal double damage. So if we go back to the Blacksmith, I'll show you why. I was leaning towards that one. Yeah, no problem. By end of the season, it's less, but it's always less in any of these games. And yeah, no, Twitch numbers and YouTube numbers are not the way to judge it, whether a game is dead or not. All right, so for basic skill builds, this is why Lunging Strike is always the go-to for all of them. Wasteland, Core, Furious, here. So, chance for Bash to hit twice, chance for Frenzy to hit twice, play duration. Lunging Strike is the only one that gets chance to deal double damage. So it doubles the base damage of Lunging Strike. So now you double that base damage times all your multipliers. That's why Lunging Strike is the strongest out of all of the basic skill builds. If they were to swap Frenzy and Bash to chance to deal double damage, then big increase. Our Discord is on any of my social profiles. You guys can head over there. And the Discord server is booming. We have a ton of content there. We have a brand new team that we put together for season 10 because of how busy and how active the Discord is. We put a team together for events. They're going to be hosting events for everybody. There's going to be signups in Discord. It's going to be a very fun season. So we've been working really, really hard to make sure that the community has a lot to do and a lot to play. People play longer. They enjoy the game more with the community around them. I promise you. You have people to play with. You have people to help. You have people to help you. It's very fun. When I played, 99% of the game was Helltide farming. There's a lot more, depending on if you get the expansion pack or not. Yeah, you'll get it. And the Discord is also very friendly, so it doesn't really matter too much. You can just ask around. Yeah, the group finder is actually very, very helpful. Wouldn't Mighty Throw still be pit pushing? They did a big old hack and slash to Mighty Throw. They cut down delayed extinction by 90%. Ouchies. I think Rupture is going to be better than Lunging Strike. And it's going to be a competition for Hammer of the Ancients, but Hammer of the Ancients is back. Hammer of the Ancients is here. It's going to be doing trillions and trillions of damage per hit. It is probably going to be one of the best bossing builds for the Barbarian out there. Lunging Strike will be great also. We had Lunging Strike doing 1.2 trillion on the PTR with broken abilities that got fixed after. Not broken as in doing more damage, but broken as in not working correctly so that we couldn't do as much damage as we wanted to. So there's going to be a lot of people that are going to say the Barbarians aren't as strong as they actually are and don't play all these other classes. I promise you, they're going to be just fine. You're going to feel incredibly strong on all of the Barbarian builds, and it's going to have the biggest diversity out of any class that's out there. So don't listen to the naysayers. On the PTR, there were a lot of broken interactions with builds. The Barbarian didn't have any. So you saw Druids clearing pit 150 or in like a minute. Like there were so many really, really strong builds out there that had interactions that weren't working correctly. They were clearing pit 130, they were clearing pit 140. Those were all probably not working as intended. So, hey DJ, how's it going? Barb has the fun factor. Yep. But there will be a lot of really strong builds on all of the classes. They buff the rogues, so don't worry. No, I took Lunging Strike went all the way up to pit 114. Lunging Strike's incredibly strong. It's very easy. It's great to put together. I would just stick to it if you're just getting started. Spiritborn was strong on the PTR. I didn't really look around too much at it, but oh man, Season 3 Barbarian with Hammer of the Ancients was so good. I loved it. Doesn't look as good as Cliptus, but that's a high bar. I mean, I get that. I get that. Right there, Baker. I guess it's kind of hard to see with the thing in the way. But we got on the screen for everybody. The 23rd of September. Get our new season. Okay, let's get this rolling. Since I screwed up this one here. Call of the Ancients. Call of the Ancients. I did it. Okay, good. Let's... Hey, Grayson. How's it going? Yeah, Flay was actually really strong in Season 9, and it's going to be strong in Season 10 as well. First week playing Diablo game. Yeah, no problem. All right, have a good night. Hey, Southern. That is very soon, Tier. Very soon. Okay, dust double damage. This one all needs to stay the same. There, it's bearing. It's always 10 a.m. West Coast time. Oh, I've done that a lot, Jackie. We've done that a lot. I did a actually it's on this Barbarian here. Is this the one? No, this isn't it. We did this one? Did I not save it? Oh, I didn't save it, did I? Oh, that's a bummer. We did a leap, charge, kick build. And let me tell you, it was the most fun I've played. It was, that's all I care about. It was just insanely fun. I did it on the PTR, and on the PTR, it actually wasn't bad. Somebody wanted a kick build, and I wanted to do a kick build, so I put a kick build together, and it was very fun. Yep. Yeah, so wherever you're at in the world, just calculate it out to... yeah, if you type... Actually, here's my Mobalytics page. And then you can check it out on the Mobalytics page. And it's right here. I actually put the video of it in here. This is not a guide. It says video guide, but this was just my Twitch here. But this is what it was like. On the PTR, it was hitting for billions of damage, which I was super surprised. I'm telling you, the Barbarian was just like feeling great no matter what build I played. I was not expecting this to be anything super strong. 2 a.m. at work, East Coast here. Oh, I'm in Hawaii, so it is almost 8 p.m. here. But it just felt like a Barbarian build. You're just like leaping and charging into monsters. You kick them. Yeah, it's gonna be a great season. You see him? It's just like, it's so much fun. Nice and sunny today. We had a little bit of rain today. But we're on a tropical island, so we get rain a lot. Dust double damage, 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 Call of the Ancients, Call of the Ancients. Heavy-handed needs to come off because we are running... Yeah, the wallop. Yeah, me too. Oh wait, I can't do wallop here. Counteroffensive. I play a meta build to get my character out, and it's whatever meta build I decide is the meta build. I play that one, and then I spend the rest of the season just doing off meta builds, just something that I just have fun doing. That's all I care about. I'll push the pits for like the first week or two, and then get to a good spot, and then okay, I'm done, and then we just go back to doing fun builds. But I'm working on all of these builds so that I can get the tier list on Mobalytics updated for everybody. So I'm still waiting. I'm going to find out Saturday where we're going to end up putting everything. We have a meeting with everybody there for with the whole Mobalytics team, what we're going to decide on, whether we're going to do this here, what I wrote out here, which is move this here so everybody can see it. This is what I had for pit tiers for the Barbarian, but we're deciding if this is going to stay or if it's going to be like A is going to be pit 105 and then this is going to be pit 100 and then this will be like pit 90. So I'm not sure where we're going to end up at, but oh yeah, all the time, Terry. I love Bach Tech builds. So we'll figure it out, but I have a meeting with the other with the developers for the Mobalytics and with all the other content creators on Saturday, 6 a.m. my time. So you guys better enjoy the builds for the Barbarian this season, because we're getting up nice and early to get them done. And talk long between the two builds for one of your bar builds. Both of them, Grim. Okay, so we've been talking about this a lot. I absolutely 100% hate the tier system that everybody uses. And I've talked about it in the Mobalytics chat with everybody. I hate it. I do not like ranking builds off of how high of a pit they can push. I want builds that are super fun, builds that are fast, builds that will clear Torment 4 content, but maybe won't push to pit 120, but will clear pit 100, are now ranked as a B rank build, and no one's going to play them, but they're way more fun than the S tier builds. So I hate the ranking system that we have. But that's just how everybody does it across all of the sites. So if you do a site that's different, people are very, very angry about it. Yeah. Yeah, I want the fun builds that people are gonna have fun. Look, tier. That's what I'm gonna do a whole Barbarian tier list, and I did speed here. So the speed builds don't necessarily need to be the hardest hitting builds. They just need to be able to clear something fast. And I picked the best tier as our ranking. This is it right here. Your pit 69 speed. If you can complete it in sub 2 minutes, you get an S tier. 4 minutes, which is a long time. A, B here, B here. This is what we're gonna. And if you clear it, you get a participation award. You were there, you participated. So that's how I'm gonna be doing things when I do my own tier list. But for the official Mobalytics site, when I get that updated, that will be a little bit different. A man of culture. Exactly, Thick. Yeah, I try and tell people that all the time. Like, if you just speed to the very end of it, like I'm in a very great position here where I can reach a decent amount of people that play Diablo 4, and they also like to stop by the stream, and they want to give me gear and give me runes and give me gold, and I pretty much say no to almost everybody, because then what do? I like that part of actually playing the game. So I wonder if I have my Deathblow build from the PTR. Yeah, don't optimize the fun out of the game, but people do. People 100% do. Immediately. Immediately. As soon as there's anything there, that's what people do. Some people enjoy it, but it does take a lot of the fun out of the game. Man, I got this 43-inch widescreen TV, or widescreen monitor, and so good. Yeah, yeah, there's nothing wrong with that, and I still, I don't have a spreadsheet yet, but I still do have to do the math and stuff, just to figure things out. So there's nothing wrong with that. But like, if you do everything really, really fast and get done in a week, oh. Yeah, that was why I did it. I wanted people to see how many people don't actually trade. It was very, it is very eye-opening. I gotta start updating this here. Why can I not do that? Weird. We have to do it on the other computer. Bone Storm got capped out, but I think it's still going to be good. Bone Storm got capped, and they gave it a pretty decent damage multiplier, but that multiplier got capped, and then the amount of Bone Storms got capped. Well, absolutely knew that that was coming. Like, there was no way that that was not going to happen. Okay, I just logged in the wrong... Heck. Yeah, it is much slower. It is much slower. I was able to get to Tournament 4 in about a week, even when I was goofing around. Yeah. It does, it definitely is, it's not slow. But, okay, I'll just work on it later. I had to kill myself when I was playing on hardcore because my character just didn't die. So I did it in dramatic fashion though. Trading when there is a rare currency like D2 without duping, it's fun. Trading for gold is awful. Okay, yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I think that's good. Playing a rogue in hardcore now, nice. Yeah, I was over it. I like pushing characters. I don't mind dying. I like pushing characters. I don't necessarily need to push for speed, but I just want to see like how far what I can get out of a character. So I do like to do that. We went to Lilith. I killed Lilith on Torment 1. We killed Lilith on Torment 2. And then we went to Torment 3, and that's where I died. Squirrel? See, your squirrel's definitely different today. Your squirrel's different. Oh, no, no. My barb went to level 10 in hardcore. Oh, you take your time. No. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know what happened. Very strange. don't even know if I need Call of the Ancients for using Ariad's Bearings. So... What do we do then? Oops, sorry. 10 a.m. PT. Sounds good, Larry. Thank you. Sorry, yeah, 10 a.m. PT. Yep. Okay. I guess we'll just go with this. There's really not much here. Yeah, hopefully it's not super early. Wait. Oh yeah, this is Mythics. Yeah, we're just gonna go back to this here. Alright, I'm gonna go run to the bathroom real fast. 3 a.m. Yeah, that's so early for you. If you delete your characters, anything that was on them gets erased, but if anything in the stash won't be. Tradition. Rage of Haragoth. Kiss of Fate. You're off the day before, though, right, Orlando? All right, perfect. Yeah, then you're good to go. That's gonna be real early, but yeah, do it. The middle of your day. I am in Hawaii, yes. Yep, that's why it is just after 8 p.m. here. They're getting a ton of different builds to use next season. And a new weapon. A ton of builds to use. There's so many of them. We had 16 builds on the PTR that cleared Pit 100, and we didn't even try all of them. We always do Barbarian. I do all of the Barbarian writing for Mobalytics now, so we always go Barbarian first, get all the builds up and running, and then we do that. Yeah, the campfire chat was mostly just like a lot of the stuff that we learned from Campfire or from the previous talk, but they didn't actually have a video for it, so I'm good for about 16 hours, 17 hours. I haven't really been with the Diablo Partner Program too long, but I didn't have any issues with Rod. He was very supportive, so that was a bummer to see him go. Hey, Ape Man. He went to BioShock, I believe it was. I think he was part of that originally. So I think he went back to it. But I think that from what it sounded like, he set up the team pretty well to succeed. A solid 3 hours, 4 with good caffeine. Love it. The new patch, 3 days straight. Yeah, that was pretty crazy, Orlando. I don't know how you did that. It's going good, only one. How about you? What do we do? Do we do the magnum opus? I think we do. Until we get to... Am I changing the right one? No. Yes. No. What did I do? Did I just erase everything that I've... No, I didn't. Okay. I am changing the right one. Okay, we're good. Oh, gosh. This Redmond Sprawler as Ramalama Ding Dong. You know what I really was hoping that they would do? is rework the Shard of Baratheon. It really needs a rework. Like, nothing on it other than the aspect is good. 0. No ranks. Nothing. It just... Wait. Not Shard of Baratheon. Wait, what am I thinking of here? Magnum Opus? No. What was it? There was something else. Oh, it's pretty easy to pronounce. All I have to do is say Ramalama Ding Dong. Done. Hey, Void. The Ramalama Ding Dong. Just woke up, started watching a stream. Did the Romulus get buffed? The Ramadulus? The Ramaladnis? I'm thinking of the third blade. This needs to get changed. It has it has vulnerable damage, weapon mastery damage, and fury on kill. You don't need any of that. None of it's good. Yes, it's the technical term, the Ramalama Ding Dong. That's the official Blizzard stance on the Ramaladnis, Magnum Opus. That the Ramaladnis is the nickname. The Magnum Opus, that's just, you know, that's just how they do it. Okay, so I don't think I need coda in the names here because I'm going to put it in the title. I mean, if we were going to go, because it's a weapon mastery thing, so you could do, let's see, pull this up again. Third blade. Strength is great, that's fine. You can leave one additive damage on there, but you can go like strength, weapon mastery damage, ranks to weapon mastery skills, or you could do ranks to counteroffensive, probably not counteroffensive because it's going to be a weapon, but since you're going to be using the weapons itself, but just not, like, probably ranks of weapon mastery skills would just like completely change around the way that you use this. Any ranks to anything that's going to affect this would be perfect, because it's going to even ranks to core skills, because this turns it into a core skill. So yes, that is true. Most of the weapon mastery skills have it. Yeah. Yeah, but dude, you get so much fury generation from other sources that having a little bit of fury on kill, especially on bosses, makes no difference. Because you're not going to be really killing monsters on a lot of the bosses. So it would be great to see even ranks to core skills on it. Like the Saskull, this thing is very, very cool the way that they designed it. Barbarians are always going to be critically hitting. Like that's just the way that, or going for overpower. No matter what they change for it, you're going to overpower. And then some very cool information that we got out of this. Yeah, I haven't changed it yet, Merlando. I'm going to work on the leveling builds this weekend. Your rank 5 Wrath of the Berserker will now affect this aspect. All of the ancients will always affect this aspect, so now your ultimates will count to giving you more damage, which is very cool. It wasn't like that on the PTR. So now on a build like this here, where normally you would have only one, let's say you add in leap here, and you now have 3. Because you have 1, 2, 3, you're looking pretty good. A build like leap, charge, kick, you add in ground stomp and then Wrath of Berserker, you have 5 different things. You're getting 60, what, 80x increased damage on a one-handed weapon is really big. So the way that this was done was pretty cool. Warpath is extra damage after you overpower. So it's 4% extra damage after you overpower. So this is all good. I guess I have to change this here. To Call of the Ancients. A lot of builds will use them. I have them in a lot of different builds. Especially with Call of the Ancients and Wrath of Berserker affecting it. Well, I guess all of your ultimates now affecting it. Oh yeah, Hoda's way back. Hoda's way back. With the addition of the Ramalama Ding Dong getting added in, Hoda got a big ol' 200% increase to damage. Yeah, you need to kill gigantic packs of monsters for it to really do much. Oh, it's unfortunate. So we're good here. Yeah, oh no, that's probably gonna I'm probably gonna go Lunging Strike straight into Hoda. I think that's the plan. Lunging Strike is gonna hit insanely hard too. So starting with Lunging Strike, starting with Lunging Strike Earthquakes, moving into Lunging Strike Endgame to get yourself to Hoda gear. Easy. You can. Hoda falls off a little bit during the leveling process, but you can. If you get the Hoda aspects, it might not, but you're gonna have to specifically go out of your way to do it. Am I good? Am I good? I always miss something. Here, see, like this here. Well, I actually have to do this one now. This one needs to change around. You can yesterday's, but it's gonna not function very well. You can use whatever you want in any of the builds, they just don't function as well. Yep, we have to redo all the aspects. The Hoda aspect now is huge increase in damage. It's now on par with the Earthquake aspect. They buffed it like crazy. It was more than 100% increase to damage with the Hoda aspect. Be on your streamer server. Hey, Fastest Chicken, how's it going? Yes, we are. But yeah, no, yesterday's you absolutely can change it. You won't reset your cooldowns as fast, so you'll be tanky, but you won't be able to use everything as quite as well. Helltide should be, and then once you get to Torment 3, Bartok will be the best way to get it. The guaranteed drops. Okay, so let's see now. No, Ring of Starless Sky is probably the most important for Lunging Strike. I would keep the Ring of Starless Sky. Also, we got a big buff to basic skill builds. They capped your Fury loss per second at 40. Which is amazing. I don't think we need Dust Devil size to increase here. Me too. No, Nightmare Dungeons won't have your Chaos Armor in it. Infernal Hordes and Hell Tides. Maybe in the Nightmare Dungeon rifts that have Chaos Rifts. I gotta look at that again. Warcry, Dust Devil size. I'm gonna go with this here. Yeah, we'll see. Does double damage. Okay, so now I need to... Okay, so this is good. This one's good. I'm all done. Okay. Yes, it is. Yeah. It is a multiplier. But if we have Dust Devil size here and we have Dust Devil size here, you can get... Let's see what the percentage is. I'm gonna ask Mobalytics, maybe once they update their site, because we're getting a new update for the Mobalytics planners, and it's gonna look beautiful. I'm hoping that they can have some of the percentages and the numbers in there. Not off the rip. You have to get the keys for it. It's some more XP testing done between Legion events, done solo and Undercity Nightmare Dungeons. What'd you get, Orlando? I don't know, Damon. I haven't got to see the new version yet, but it's coming. That's all I know, and I'm very excited about it. Dust Devil size is Wasteland. So we get 30% here and 30% here. 60%, plus you get 25% from the aspect. That gives you 85%, so there's no point in really adding in any extra. Yes, it is, Jackie. Yes, you heard me. No point in putting any masterworking into this. And because that's just your base, right? My base was 30%. And then you masterwork the gear, and that goes up. So if you have two, there's no point in putting any masterworking into it. By the tiniest margin. Okay. Well, we're gonna need to do them, so maybe if we get to them on time. You know, there is the downside of running to them. So, but we'll see. I mean, we're gonna have to run around anyway. Like, we're gonna have to do our victory lap for all of our strongholds and stuff. So I think that's fine right there. Nothing carries over from season to season. Yesterday's. You can watch the video about it that I posted. It's this one right here. So season ends, then what? And then I also have the season ends, now what? I got two different videos, very similar thumbnails, but they both explain what happens at the end of the season, but nothing carries over. More XP in the party, yep. Yeah, you get the extra buff too. That 15% buff from the fire. Nope, nothing carries over except for your renown, your clan, your cosmetics. And that's it. Wait for the third season. And now what video to flash? I know. Pretty soon. Yeah, no problem. Learning? More XP on the streamer client. Oh yeah, way more experience on the streamer client. Okay. Good. We gotta set this up now. It's gonna be dying. Yep, everything. In the last video that I did, and I'm trying to figure out how to, and I know that it's shocking to hear that you're losing all of your stuff to the Eternal Realm, and it'll be on the Eternal Realm, you can still play it and it'll all be there and nothing carries over to the Seasonal Realm. But I have been increasingly doing more and more to try and show how little, which means nothing, is being carried over. And in these videos, I even put checklists of things that don't carry over, and people are still asking, but what about this? So like, I don't know how to convey it any other way. All right, yeah. Oh yeah, there's nothing. Let's do this here. Yes, any instant level. Exactly. Yeah, just like that. Easy, easy. Infinite engagement glitch. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, it works. Oh yeah, no, I killed my hardcore character. Only one. It didn't die, I killed it. So far, I've only kept a single character from the previous seasons, and it was the first clip sub daddy barb I ever made. That's amazing. I mean, that one's worth keeping. That one is worth keeping. Strike chance. Dust. Nice. I haven't gone to my Eternal characters and done anything with them. I wish I had saved my Season 0 Barb. I don't think I did. Oh. Oh, nice, Magus. That's cool. Nice, only. Famous laugh. Did have my Season 0 Druid for the longest time, but decided to let him rest. Yeah, that's fair. Explain why you do Paragon points. Wait, explain why you do Paragon points, Captain? I do have a video about Paragon. If you wanted to check it out. It's on my website. All of my videos, you should just check out the website because there's a ton of them here. Let's see. Paragon boards right here. This one right here explains everything about Paragon boards. All right, have a good night, Jackie. Wish they would let you retire characters so that you can still see the equipment. That would be fun, yeah. Learning, welcome to the Centurion. Thank you so much for the membership. That is awesome. Thank you. I will, thank you. I appreciate that. No. Okay, actually, I guess I have dust levels everywhere, so... Nice. The London Strike was very fun. It really was. And still see hardcore characters in the hall. I look at Toaster Bath at the start of every season. Oh, God. That's so good. Rest in peace, Toaster Bath. Wait, was that the one that died to the flies? Oh yeah, that'll explain how to do your own, Captain. But that's also going to be learning in the class. It's also going to be learning how to do damage and how damage works. And learning that filling out an entire Paragon board and maxing out a glyph that has additive damage really isn't much damage. So there's going to be a lot more to learn than just Paragon boards, but... Oh, that was no fly no. Nice. Nice. Macro. Oh, nice. That's awesome. Yeah, I did an interview with Macro. That was a lot of fun, too. That was a great interview. That outlived the Sork. Very nice. That's the way to go. That's the way to go. Well, both air bearings. Air perdition. Grandfather. Okay. Good. Chaos armor. I don't need Crown of Lucian. That was just for... Yeah, we can probably... Because we're not spending Fury. So this will go to the Ramalama Ding Dong. Right here. Look at that. Beautiful. Oh, perfect, Captain. All of these Chaos Armor builds right here. Learning. These are all the ones that I tested out already on the PTR. So we got a lot to test. All of them. Dirty. Except for Rend. All of them. You can just delete Rend. This one, after post-PTR, buffed. Post-PTR, buffed. Post-PTR, small buff. Rend. Small buff. Small buff. Double swing in the current season is actually relatively good too. It kills things very quickly. It's great for bossing. But there you go. Buff Ren, I know. It really needs to. Okay, so Fist of Fate, Battle Trans, Air Perdition. We ran Air Perdition with this. I don't really think you need to replace it. I think this is fine. The only problem is, I actually think we're going to swap this from all stats to max resources here. Because I want to get... Actually, I think this is going to be worse. Yeah, Frenzy's going to be good. Weapon mastery skills are. Rupture is the strongest barbarian build in this season. Kick is a... Kick was actually a lot of fun to play. We played a kick build here. We played leap charge kick. Made it through pit 69, which is more than enough to do Torment 4 in 2.5 minutes. So for an off-meta build, it's probably one of the most fun builds I played, though. It's so fun. I don't know if this is going to be worth it. I don't think it's going to be worth it. I have a whole video on Chaos Armor Blaze, but it takes uniques and puts them into different slots, and they get guaranteed max aspects on them, and they get a 20% increase to those aspects. So you can now use amulets on boots, helmets, legs, chest piece, gloves. It's a very fun interaction. Beast cornered. Yeah, see, this is the... Okay. So we're going to lose 60% of our maximum fury. I don't actually think Ramalades is going to work in this build here. Maybe not even in the other one. In the other versions of it. They changed around the way that Ether works. They changed around the way that the build plans work for it. They added in Chaos Waves. They added in a brand new boss fight. They increased the material drops by a lot. This is for the Dust Devil build here. This is for... I actually think I can save this now because I got this all... Oh no, wait, I have to update this here and then I'll save it. I guess we could just go with like Fortress. That'll be fine. Strength, max life, and then we'll go with armor. Here, strength. Dust, double size. Invigorating Fury. Oh, that's okay, Captain. I don't mind. You just watch this one right here. Paragon power unlocked. You just go to the Diablo 4 videos, the game how-to videos, and then you can scroll down a little bit. It'll be right there. Oh yeah, Blaze. I mean, that's kind of what I do this for. So, gotcha. Well, a game like Borderlands, and I'm just putting planners together, but a game like Borderlands, you're probably going to be having to pay attention quite a bit since you have to aim. So I kind of get that. But yeah, no, I mean, it is tough. You have to figure out what you want to do, whether or not you want to interact with people and help, or whether you want to just play. After the race, going to make a druid build from scratch and see how nutty I can make the pulverized druid go. I'm excited to see that. Okay, let me save this here. Thank you. Okay, we're going intercom. Intercom here. Max life. Strike chance. Here. I went with... No, I have... See... You're gonna do less damage without Wild Bolts. That's why I put it on. I've always just liked big brute types of classes like this. And it's just, I just have the most fun playing it. This one here. Dust Devil damage, and then we did resource. I think I just did resource generation because there's really nothing else that we need. Generation. Oh, I think that's what I put on. Nothing else really works. And it's given me insight to the new season. Yeah, no problem, Blaze. Druid and Barb. Yeah, Druid and Barb are big fruit. That's kind of why I like Pulverize so much. Bank could say Barb build will be Hoda. Close, Sparrow. Hey, Bubblegum. I'm gonna run Hammer of the Ancients right away, but Rupture is incredibly strong. Rupture is probably going to be the strongest Barbarian build in the season. It's a beast. Zeus, wow, that's so weird. Zeus, I was like, I wonder where Zeus is. I said it's last night on stream. 11 months in a row, thank you. Yeah, you put together some good builds too, Merlando. All right, here, let me show you real quick. Here we go. So this is the Rupture build right here. Wandering in the Dark. This didn't get adjusted. This didn't get nerfed at all. One good build and the failed Diglett build. The Diglett build was so good too. So welcome to Rupture. Here we go. Morning, need your help. Yesterday I just started playing Barb for the first time ever. Lunging strike, I go. So if you're following the build planner fab, I do this in all of the planners. All right, have a good night, Loth. So lunging strike build. Hey, James. No, I would start with something else. So if you look right here, lunging strike damage. This build is running on a dual wield setup. So in order to take advantage of belligerence, we're running the Romulad's Magnum Opus alongside the Shard of Varathiel. So that's what you're going to have to set your thing to. So the Rupture build, which I do have here, you guys can, here's the Mobalytics profile right here. You can grab it there. I already have the planner built for Rupture. I'm going to update it fully. It's not, nothing's written out. There's nothing in there. But the Rupture build here, it wasn't, so if you look here, we had Era Perdition, Grandfather, Starless Sky, Battle Trans, Crown of Lucian, Fists of Fate, Saber of Sascal. We had a Third Blade because you need Third Blade to get the Rupture up and running and be able to cast it very often. Without Third Blade, you can't. So this is more of an endgame build here than something you start with and build into. So this is something you work towards. Because it doesn't run without Third Blade. Yeah, it says in the planner there, it's a dual wield setup, Fab. And if you don't know what that means, I did a video on Barbarian weapon mastery here. If you come to the Barbarian endgame builds here, I have a build right here, Barbarian, which one? This will explain how to set your skills. And you have to set it to dual wield. And this also explains how you can just look at a planner and know what weapons to set up without even looking at the planner. Just by looking at the skill tree, you can learn. Oh, it's cliptis.com. That's it. It's my name.com. So on the Barbarian, you have your bludgeoning weapon, your two-handed weapon here. You have, this is a two-handed bludgeoning weapon. This is dual wield. This is slashing weapon, two-handed slashing weapon. You can have bludgeoning in these slots, and you can have slashing in these slots, but you have two-handed bludgeoning, dual wield, two-handed slashing. So you can have slashing and bludgeoning in both, though. So if you watch that video, it'll explain how to just look at a just a skill tree, and you can know exactly what to put on and what you're going to be setting your skills to. But it was a pretty common question that people had, so so I made a video on it. No problem. Okay. This one here, we have to change out the Ramalodnes or Devilish. Zeus, thank you. Welcome back. 274 gifted subs. That is a whole lot. Thank you so much. Let me give away some points. Thank you. That was the wrong button. Extra points for everybody. There you go. That's the right button. What are you going to be playing in the new season, Zeus? Have you looked into it yet? Oh, that's a good win. I'm ready for season 10 also. What are you going to be playing? So now we're going to update this here. Whirlwind Dust. We're going to call this Auto Cast Dust Devils. All of... Can I spell it all out there? Autocast Dust Devils, Call of the Ancients. Beautiful. Nice. You know what you're going to start with? Yeah, I can actually take off these here. We don't need it to say Coda. It's going to be in there. This one, I guess let's do uniques. Unique. Mythic. Chaos Armor. Perfect. Thank you for the follow. Welcome into the stream. How's it going tonight? Belmont, thank you. 4 more followers on Twitch. We'll give away some points, everybody. Playing D-Core right now, following the build guide. That's awesome. Which one are you playing? rid of that. -8. Okay. 250. Yeah, there's a lot of builds out there. No, always Barbarian. Yeah, we're going straight Barb. So 250. 242. Let's just say 240. Let's see if this is worth it. 40 times 6. This point. 6. Yes. In the end, it's going to be worth it. But Barb for life. With a grandfather on, I don't think it's worth playing the Ramalantes though. Actually, without Chaos Armor, I actually think it is. Hey, thank you for the Prime sub. Welcome in. How's it going, Jim? Take off the grandfather here. 298. 198. Oh wait. Did I do that math wrong? I think I did that math wrong. Let's see, 240 times 4. Nope, not 1. 240 times 0.4. 96. That reduces it by 60%, so that would be 0.4% of that times 0.6. It's worse. It's worse for the build. And then without the grandfather on, you know what we haven't had in a while in an A tier build or higher? Arc Lash. Yeah, it was really good in season 2. Oh, maybe, yeah, I don't remember which one it was, but something like that. Times 0.4 times 0.6. See, I think in the other, like these builds here, I think it's gonna be worth it. Unique version here, even if I don't, like, even if we just run what I have now, it's still going to be higher than anything else we can get onto the weapon. But even that's wrong, because it's supposed to be 190 times 0.4 times 0.6. Actually, no, wait. Doing it wrong. Times 0.4 times 0.5, so 38%. It's still going to be stronger than anything else, but it's not a huge increase of damage. So for this one here, this version here, it's gonna be okay. Hey Tim, how's it going? This version will be okay. Mythic version is actually gonna be better, but this is not as good here. Oh, I guess it will be if we just put it back down here. Maybe not. Thorns went up to 107, I believe, or 108, something like that. Okay, Vehement Brawler is going to be 30x, and then Wallop is 6 ranks. And Wallop is 5%, right? 5% per? Yeah, 5% per. So we're looking at 630, 60x. So then if we were to put this back on, we're looking at 242. 42. 2 times 0.4 times 0.6. 58. Slightly worse. Now, right here. But we run this here. 267 times, oops, times 0.4, 0.6, 4. So just slightly better. But that's still worse than having... I think it's a completely separate one. Thanks for the subscribe. You just play whatever build you want to play. All of these builds here cleared pit 100. So you play whatever you want. Yep, we're working on some bar builds right now. So if I was to put it here, that gives me 0.64, but that is going to be less than if I was to go with Crown. Well, with Crown of Lucian, that's going to be 75x. Right? 72? 18 times 5. 90x. Never mind, I take that back. Math was great. So we actually gotta go right back to this here. And then Rupture is actually gonna be the strongest Barbarian build in the season. So you gotta go play Rupture if you want. You just have to use another build to get there. Dilemmas, dilemmas, dilemmas. This is gonna be much easier if I just go through. Let me just here. Oh no, I can't connect those. Okay, here. Alright, so now 267. That's 0.4. 0.5. 53. I think it's gonna work. No, there's way more games than that. Or way more builds in Season 9. Rupture is brand new. Double Swing is on the rise. Leap, or Charge Kick Leap wasn't in Season 9. This build is incredibly strong. Now, Mighty Throw build with the fast casting was actually really fun. That was working really well. These builds here aren't actually Lunging Strike builds. They're not actually bash builds. Hey, I did play PoE 2. I played a Deadeye Ranger for up to maps. And we went all the way through maps and stuff with it. So Flay, and the way that these are going to work now, you're going to use 2, sometimes 3, maybe even 4 basic skill builds, or basic skills in a single build. Hey, Van. Yeah, that doesn't really let me put them into the any order, Captain. At least not that I've seen. Then maybe it's time to hop on to a new class. Try something else out. Or find a new game. Something that you enjoy more. Barb main played a rogue character. I know, Orlando. Hey, thank you for the follow, Ash. How's it going today? Thank you for joining in. How's it going? All right, so what do we got here? I think we drop Ramalades completely when we get to this version here. Although we might just do more damage over Vehement Brawler because we're already running wall up, so we're just increasing a multiplier that we already have. And it's almost the same amount of damage. I'm gonna try it out. Yeah, I'll take a look at it, Captain, and see if I can figure it out. One day you'll finish the warrior and see how much fun it is to play. Yeah, I will. Okay, so Ramalades. I still think this is gonna be stronger. I don't know what the content creators got to see when they went and tested everything out Fastest Chicken, but apparently we are in for some incredibly crazy changes to Diablo 4. I don't know what they are, but I think we're gonna get a lot of new stuff for the game. I don't know what it is, but yeah, I'll next league. We'll play in a warrior. I'm just gonna commit to it right now. No one can... training ground can't kill you. Training grounds won't do it. The only thing that could do it before was the dual guardians. But they changed that too. I don't even know if it's going to be in 3 months. It could be like 10 months span. I don't know. Oh, you mean the next league? Size. I love things like that. Fastest. Like that's why I went with this here. Like, look at how much bigger this makes you. That's what I want out of a character. Yeah, Druid's definitely coming next league. At least I think. I mean, they might push it back again like they did. Well, we'll see. We want to go here. I'm not scared. I just need something to keep me interested enough to get to that point. Let's take this off here. Let's go with critical strike chance. Just in case. I saw that. This one here. I stream the same time on all platforms. So it's always 7 p.m. Hawaiian Standard Time. Home. Correct, last season, and then... Wait, what, Captain? Maybe the current season tab? An older season tab? All of the videos that I have on there are relevant to the current season. I just replace them with new ones. So like even the one that said like season 9 is coming is still relevant to this current season. I just need to replace it with the new video, but I just replace new ones as I make them. I don't need that here. I don't need anything at all in this spot. Okay, good. Double damage. Movement speed. Okay. Knew there was something. Knew there was something. Always something that I missed. Don't need ranks at Dust Devil size. I'm just gonna be... Yes. As long as you have it equipped. Yes. These all should be good, because I updated all of these. Oh, they're not good. How do I keep doing this? Keep putting them in the wrong spot. Yeah, it will, fastest. Gotcha, okay. Yeah, I have to figure out how to... I'm learning how to build a website myself whenever I have time to jump into it, so I would have to take a look at it, but it's a good idea. Alright. No, it's a good idea. I have to optimize it a little bit more. This was it here. This was the auto-cast Dust Devil build. There's two of me. It would be really fun if it casts on the horse. That would have been very fun. So we had enough Fury generation to basically just go. Yeah, thanks, Captain. That's the new season. That's the way the perks work. You can repeat questions. That's fine. I miss things sometimes. But what do you guys think? I think it's gonna be really good. You just don't take that perk. Learning. Hey, chill. You just don't take that perk. So we have Air of, or what's it called? Wait, why is this one not updated? Oh, here we go. Okay. Now it's updated. So Frenzy, Battle Trance here gives you a barb just like Season 8? Wait, what do you mean, Jim? When you're at max stacks, you actually get increased attack speed. And you don't have to have Frenzy on your bar in order to achieve that. So attack speed there, attack speed here, attack speed here. So you get quite a bit. You can play whichever build you want, Jim. There's a lot that are going to be really good in Season 10. Almost all of them. But this one is an auto cast build that I was showing everybody. This one you don't even need to attack anything. You can see it at the very beginning of the video. Just standing here. It's casting earthquakes. See it? Or dust devils. Just by standing. It didn't take any nerfs at all, except for Mighty Throw. So we're gonna have a lot of them. Sometimes triple hits make or break builds, but masterworking is the strongest and the best way to increase your damage in the game. Until Season 11. That's fine, Jim. Don't. Thank you for the follow. Play what you enjoy. That is the most important thing. Play the builds that you enjoy the most. They announced that they're going to be changing masterworking and tempering in Season 11. They didn't say what, but they said they're going to change it. But I got to work in the morning, so I'm going to go raid. But I will be back again tomorrow night. And I have 2 more days of work, and then we're on vacation, and we got a lot to do while they're on vacation, so. I know, chill, I know. But I've been having to work really early, so I've been ending it early. But we're almost done with work, so I'll be here more often. I'll catch you guys tomorrow night. Thank you, everybody, for everything tonight. Lots of fun.